Welcome back to L5 Star FC. It is another win and it is another match reaction in the build-up to the final day of the season. I'm joined by Salah as we go over the events that happened at Turf Moor yesterday, where Liverpool would triumph to a 3-0 victory at Burnley. But actually, before we get into the video, please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button to L5 Star FC. It is much appreciated. And for more Liverpool content throughout the summer and in the build-up to next season, we got you covered on L5 Star FC. So hit that subscribe button for more Liverpool content. Salah, we'll start with you. Obviously, a brilliant away performance from Liverpool. 3 goals to the good. But to be honest with you, the performance didn't really do the justice of the scoreline. I think Burnley were quite good, but we'll obviously go over your general thoughts going after the game and how this obviously leaves us going into that final game.
Yeah, I think performance-wise, I think Burnley unlucky. I think they had some chances, but they just couldn't take them. But I think really coming to this game, this was going to be a hard game. I think the first 10 minutes was slow 10 minutes, just like West Brom. But I think after that, we started moving the ball around quicker. Then around the 30th minute mark, we had that chance from Thiago. Should be putting that away, but he's not a finisher, so you really can't blame him. But also, Mane had a chance at the start of the game, but I think it was difficult to start. Reece Williams was also shaky, so when I was thinking, when it came to 40-minute mark, I was like, just get to half time and then we can regroup and set up the tactical whatever Klopp wants to do. But luckily, a great cutback from Robbo put us one up just before half time, which is crucial because, as Mourinho said, a goal before half time can change everything. But I think in performance, we were okay, but I'm just happy we got the 3 points. That's what matters.
Yeah, I mean, whatever performance we would have seen, I mean, the 3 points is the most important thing. And obviously, we did that 3-0. Really good goals, obviously, by Firmino, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, and Nathaniel Phillips. First goal for Nat Phillips this season. First goal for Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, I believe, as well. So that's also good as well. But we'll also go into what Burnley did well. I think doing different phases in the game, obviously that left-hand channel was exposed big time over the top. And I thought Reece Williams did all right for his standards, but if you wanna win titles and stuff, I think he's not the man. Obviously, we do know that, but I felt it was a better performance from him, but we were getting exposed through the long ball over that left-hand channel, and it was a big problem in that first half and some of the second. We sort of nipped it in the bud towards the second half, slowed the game down, got it to our pace, because I felt that the first 10, 15 minutes we were trying to overperform, I feel, and we just needed to settle it down. I think I've seen Robbo a few times in that first half, telling everyone to calm down with their passing. So yeah, I mean, if this is the business end, we're not going to see glamorous performances. We're just going to see teams slogging over the line to get the result that they need in their pursuit of whatever their ambitions are. So, look, we'll obviously touch on Liverpool now. 3-0 clean sheet away from home. Liverpool have a fantastic away record, and to be honest with you, it sets up a massive game on Sunday against Crystal Palace. But you wouldn't exactly bet against Liverpool with fans in the ground, 10,000 fans. You'd expect that they'll finish strong. What are your thoughts on that? And will we get top 4? What are your thoughts? Obviously, there'll be a preview in the next few days, but what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think it's just there all for the grabbing. I think we're level on points with Leicester. I think although you have to also look at that 3-0 was crucial, not only getting a 3 points, but look at our goal difference now. We have a 4. We're on a 24 goal difference, and Leicester are now on a 20 goal difference, which I think you could say that's nothing. Leicester can just score 4 goals, but in my eyes, that's a big boost. It's going to be 1 behind Leicester going into this game yesterday. So in terms of goal difference, I'm fairly confident. In terms of top 4, I'm fairly confident as well, but I think we'll have to wait and see on Sunday because I have full belief in this team that this team can get top 4, but it's not good to be too overconfident when the job is not done. Like, you look at Thomas Tuchel after the Leicester game, he still wasn't celebrating, although he knows every Chelsea fan knows they will get top 4, but he still knows that a loss against Aston Villa and a win for Leicester and a win from us would drop him out of the top four, because there's this little certain possibilities that can happen, that do happen sometimes. But I think I'm scared, but I'm confident we'll get top four. Hopefully.
I mean, every professional manager's been here, done it, and they know these situations aren't exactly nailed on to happen. And I feel like, look, we know Chelsea got it in the bag. It's all about that Liverpool Leicester sort of thing. But obviously, the players have got to drum it into themselves that it's not over yet. They've got to put in a good performance against Aston Villa, I believe Chelsea have. So, I mean, look, I think obviously we'll touch on player ratings and how you think the top four will end. But obviously we'll go into player ratings. Alisson, what are you saying for him? Good performance from him. I think he did what he had to do, really. I think he stopped a few good saves. Dwight McNeil in the first half. What are your overall thoughts for Alisson?
I think he was good. I think there was one moment where he should have come out for the ball where Chris had a chance, but keepers, no one shows a keeper that that's 50-50. You can't really blame on him. Just lucky that never went in. But I think, when you come against Burnley, their fullbacks, they've been trained to hit one from halfway line into the box, because they've been doing it for so long. They're trained to do it. And I think Alisson, especially with Chris Wood up top, I think it was necessary for him to be physical and command his area, and I think he did that fantastically yesterday. So I'd give him a 7.
Yeah, 100%. I feel like I'd probably give him an 8 out of 10. Based on his performance yesterday. But obviously we're going to the back four. Robertson popping up with 2 assists. I thought he was excellent yesterday, really commanding, setting the tempo for the team like he always does. I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10. What are your thoughts on Robbo?
I think he's exceptional. I think he's to start 37 Premier League games in a row is very tiring. So I think the fact that he's still producing late on in the season just shows his class and his workhorse mentality. But I think it's very nice for him to get 2 assists in one game, because I think he has slowed down in the assists because he has to help with the defense most of the time now. But I think good performance by him. I'll give him an 8.5.
Yeah, fair enough. Trent Alexander-Arnold, what are you saying for him? I thought he was decent as well. Probably not as good as Robertson, but I'd say 7.5 is probably fair for him. What are you saying for Trent?
I think it was necessary for him to be good defensively this game, due to Dwight McNeil. It's because Dwight McNeil is a very good player. He also has a little bit of trickery in him. But I think there were just some moments in the game where he was running on with McNeil. I was like, oh fuck, here we go again. But I think he dealt with McNeil really, really well. Like, if they are still United and Chelsea fans complain about the defensive performance, I know it's only Burnley, but Dwight McNeil is a good player, and he kept him relatively quiet, which I'm very happy with. But hopefully, but I'll give him a 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10 as well.
Yeah. What about the centre halves, Nat Phillips and Reece Williams? I'm going to give Nat Phillips getting a goal 9 out of 10. Absolutely exceptional. Probably 9.5 actually. Clean sheet as well. That's what's tipped me over to a 9. And Reece Williams, I'm going to give him a 7.5 out of 10. I felt for his standards it was a very good performance. Got his head to some crucial shots, making some important blocks at times. So I think for him, he played well. And look, I think he was shaky in areas, but I'm going to give him a 7.5. What are you saying for Reece Williams?
I think for Reece Williams, I think both the defenders started off slow first 15 minutes, but I think that might be normal for a young, inexperienced defender to take time to settle into the game. I think after that period, after half time, I think he put his head down. He's like, I need to focus now, right? Because I want my team to get top 4. Although you can just imagine the pressure the lad has. He was playing at non-league last season, Kidderminster. You don't even know what that is. The fact that he's playing Premier League football now is a good journey. But I think, like you said, the aerial aspect was great by Reece. We needed the most, especially with Chris Wood up top. So I'd give him a 7.5. And for Nat Phillips, I'm going to go 9. He was fantastic.
Absolutely fantastic. Midfield, Fabinho, Thiago, and Gini Wijnaldum. I thought Gini Wijnaldum was all right today. On the offensive front, I'd probably give him a 7.5 out of 10. Thiago, I think Was it really good? We've seen performances on the trajectory going up and up and up over the past few weeks. So I'm going to give him an 8.5 out of 10. And Fabinho, resolute, I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. But that's my middle three. What would you say for the middle three? Any big performances? I thought Thiago played especially well, but what are your player rating for the middle three?
I think Fabinho was again, I think most of the team, it took them 10, 15 minutes to settle into the game. So I'm not going to just keep on saying again, because most of them did, because they were losing the ball a lot, dribbling into the defenders, trying to play in those little pockets, but they didn't know that like the likes of Jack Cook, Ashley Westwood are going to press them. So I think first 10, 15 minutes, not that good. But later on, I think Fabinho doing what Fabinho does best, breaking down play, playing those good passes. He didn't have an awful lot to do in terms of tackles and all that, but he made good interceptions. And when he needed to deal with things, he dealt with them nicely. Gino Wijnaldum, I think everyone here was against Wakar, me, you. We're all we're all against Gino Wijnaldum starting, but I think he proved us wrong yesterday. I think
He was good yesterday.
Yeah, I think how do you sum this up? He was. You need experience in these games to just play the ball, slow down the play, just break a few, take a few players out of the game. And I think he was fantastic in what he did. And if that is his final Premier League away game, I think he did very, very good. So, although I do underestimate him, although I do give him a little bit of criticism, I will give Gini Van Alden a 7.5 and Fabinho an 8 and Thiago, my lord, that guy is special. I think he's finally making big performances now. I'm not saying he wasn't good for the other games he's played, but he has played good. But in terms of all the fans of football, I think he's starting to show them that goals and assists just don't matter. I think he's showing the class he has, and he absolutely is classy. The amount of passes he made, he broke down the lines beautifully. Just ping the pass. He just does it in his sleep, doesn't he? So I think Thiago's great. I'll give him a 9, and yeah.
Yeah, man. I think you made a very interesting point there, which I can fully agree with. And along with your other points, I believe, in these games, you need composure, you need flair, and you need that experience, and you need a blend of all them three. And as much as we probably wanted Curtis Jones to start, I think looking at the bigger picture, it's probably only fair that you do start Gini for the experience that he's got in these big games. Obviously, with the running 2 seasons ago where we put that consistent run of form together, and obviously in the other big games that he's popped up in, the Barcelonas and all them sort of big games that he's popped up in the Middlesbrough. So I feel like you do need that composure, and I do expect him to probably start against Crystal Palace, but we'll save that for another video. But the front three, Mane, Salah, Firmino. Mane got an assist. Still not brilliant performances from Mane, but piece by piece, I think people are going to start raising eyebrows if he follows it through with this next season. I think a lot of people are expecting Mane to really put his head out here for next season and really put a good shift in. So I'm going to give Mane, for this game only, I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. I feel like more can be done. Firmino, on fire at the minute. That's 3 goals in his last 3 games, I think. So, I mean, I'm going to give him a 8.5 out of 10. And Salah just couldn't really get into the game, in my opinion. Obviously, he had the few chances where he skied one, missed another sitter. Just the ball can drop for him, really. I don't think it was his match, but obviously, hopefully he can bounce back, get that golden boot and bring it home on Sunday. Let's hope that he obviously does do that, but I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10. I think it was a bit of an average performance from Mo, but we'll go for you for the front three. What are you saying?
I think Salah, it would be nice if he could have scored towards the end. Captain him as well at FPL would have been nice, but
yes, same man.
Would have helped for the goal difference as well, but we moved the 3-point man's average performance 6. Firmino, I think he's just a big game player. When you need him the most, he pops up, and he's just good. I think there was a lot of times where he did get caught in possession, but that's what happens when you come up against good defenders like Tarkowski and Ben Mee. But the goal to start things off. That was crucial. And Sadio Mane, where's Jadon Sancho, man? Where's his number? I need Jadon Sancho's number right now, man. I think Mane needs to pan, fam. Otherwise, if the reports are correct that if we do get Champions League football, Sancho could be on his way, that could be the end for Mane. So he really needs to improve from this season. Look at the mistakes he made this season and like go into next season. That I never had a good season last season. Liverpool fans know what I can do. I know what I can do. So let me show the whole football world that I am not finished, I'm not dusted, and I can still play football. I can still prove to the best of my ability, get 20 goals a season, get 5 assists, whatever. But I think he got an assist, which is good, but I think I'd give him a 7.5.
Yeah, man. And, that finishes our player ratings. Obviously, we will touch on 2 more points. The top 4, what are you saying for the top 4? Obviously, we will touch on it more in the preview, but my top 4 is Man City, Man United. Wait. Chelsea on 67, right?
Chelsea on 67 with Villa to play. We are on 67.
I'm going to go Liverpool 3rd. I think Chelsea and Villa will draw. I just want to finish 3rd, mate. Then just prove all the doubters wrong. Yeah, worst title defense ever. Yet we finished two points or a few points off the best Man United team in years. So that would be absolutely brilliant. But I'm gonna go 3rd. I'm gonna back my optimism. But if head and heart are 2 different things, and my head's probably saying 4th, heart's gonna say 3rd, but I'm going to go with my heart for this one, just because of the feeling buzzing after victory. But what are you saying for the top 4?
I'll go Manchester City 1st, Manchester United 2nd. Now, for the Chelsea game, it's the way you look at it, because they all play at Villa Park with fans, with Grealish, a fit Grealish, okay? I think Chelsea defensively were good against Leicester, but it depends how Tuchel wants to attack this game. But I think the Chelsea boys, I think they will just win. I think they'll be too strong for Villa defensively, attackingly as well. You have the mistake-prone Mings who could cost them some moments. But although I want Aston Villa to get a result from this, so we can get 3rd or whatever, I don't see this happening. I'm backing my team to get top 4. Hopefully we do it. Hopefully you get 3 points this Sunday. Then go Leicester 5th. Although that's just my prediction, but my preference is Liverpool United. No, in order: Liverpool United, City, Leicester, and because I feel like Leicester deserve to get top 4 after missing out last season, and they're just a well-run club. You can't hate them, so that's why I want them to get top 4.
Yeah, man, and obviously we will conclude on 1 more point. Obviously, the new home kit was released today. Yay or nay? What are you saying for the home kit? Do you like it? I personally didn't really like what I've seen of it beforehand, but when it's on the players, I think it does look all right, But what are your thoughts on the home kit being released? It's got like a red with a pink collar, and then a pink on the arms as well, and it's got like a white jagged lines throughout the front. What are you saying?
I like the bolt design that goes throughout the shirt. I think that looks nice. Of course, the red, but the orange has to ruin it a little bit. I think.
Yeah.
Billionaire. Just I'm gonna just show a quick pic. Just look at this kit. This is how it would have looked with white. Wait, I'm just gonna let the camera focus. If you can see, I don't think you can see. Wait,
it could focus in a minute.
No, I don't think you can.
Nah, I don't think it's focusing, but I get what you're trying to say.
That's a white strip. Look how beautiful it looks with a white strip.
Yeah, it would have looked fire with a white.
Yeah, and a big billionaire company cannot tell the difference between what looks nice and what doesn't look nice, which is why I was against them joining in the first place. But it will grow on me. I think when the players wear it, it will look nice.
Yeah, man, I think it's the same with every kit. I mean, you just grow to like it. I mean, I didn't like the 2016-17, the yellow. But, I grew to like that one just because of the iconic moments, and you see it over and over again. It just seems to grow on you. But obviously that wraps up the Burnley match reaction. There will be a Crystal Palace preview coming out over the next few days. All the content as L5 Star FC, all the lads were and L5 Star FC, obviously. I hope you have a smashing week. Think positive, Reds. It's all in our hands now. Up the Reds. You'll never walk alone.